Boys and girls, this book, Bark, George, by Jules Pfeiffer. In this book, George is a little puppy, and his mom is trying to teach him how to bark. And she says, "Bark, George." And you know what George does? He goes, "Meow, meow." His mama gets all confused. She can't figure it out. She says, "George, that's a cat does that, son. You're a dog. Bark, roof, roof." So she says, "Bark, George." And Bark goes, "Quack, quack, 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 quack." She says, "George, that's a duck. You're a dog, son. Bark, roof, roof, roof." So George looks at her and he says, "Okay, I think I can bark." So he tries, and guess what? He goes, "Oink, oink, 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 oink." She says, "George, that's a pig. You ain't a pig, son. Bark like a dog. Roof, roof, roof." So he shakes his head and he goes, "Moo, moo." She said, "Oh my goodness, boys and girls, she's pulling her hair out. She can't believe it. She has her son and he won't even bark like a dog." So she says, "I know what I'll do. I'll take him down to the vet. I'll take him down to the vet and see if he can figure him out." So he takes him down to the vet. The vet says, "Oh, let me look in your mouth, George." Oh my goodness, boys and girls, you're not going to believe it. The vet looks down his mouth and he sticks his hand down there a little bit and he pulls out something. Oh my goodness. His mama's sitting there and she's looking at it and she says, "What the heck is going on here?" So he looks down in there. He says, "Oh, wait, I think there might be something else." He sticks his hand down in George's mouth. He pulls out something else. His mama's like, can't believe it. He said, and the vet says, "Wait a minute, I think there's something else in there." So he reaches down in there. He pulls something else out of old George. Boys and girls, you are not going to believe this. I'm telling you. So then he says, "Wait, I think there might be one more thing in here." He reaches way down, way down into George's mouth. And he pulls out something. I'm telling you what, boys and girls, you are not going to believe it. Then on the way home, George sees a bunch of people. And his mama says, "Hey, George, bark for the people." Boys and girls, you are not going to believe how this book ends. You know what? George can't bark like a dog. He couldn't bark like a dog. He might be able to bark like a dog now. Or you know what? He might tell those people, "Hello," or "Hey, how you doing?" Boys and girls, I tell you what, you got to get this book and find out how it ends. It's called Bark, George by Jules Pfeiffer. And you know what? Let me know, come and tell me what happened to George. Hey, this is Mr. Dean. Thanks for joining me for another Mr. Dean's Outdoor Reading Adventures.